That's okay. So Eziekiel actually with Marta. That's a switch up.
Against Samuel, this isn't the matchup we see a whole lot.
And the first kill.
Eziekiel getting the first one, yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I forgot about Eziekiel when I was thinking about Marta names. Eziekiel is also somebody who's played her some, so he definitely knows what he's doing, and it's showing another stab to the face. I think Nyux is dealing with lag, which is very unfortunate for trying to counter those stabs. Let us know. Can you do a swing, Nyux? Just to show us that you're good? Okay, you're doing guard, so I assume you're okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he can fight. He's just afraid to engage with the rapier. He doesn't want to get poked in the face again.
Right, now Eziekiel writing he's on the right. Now I'm confused completely.
Hold on.
Alright.
You're on the right, okay.
Alright.
Sorry about the pause, guys. Continue. So this is Nyux who's playing Marta right now and doing really well.
Alright, now it's clear.
And Nyux is a good player, so that doesn't surprise me either.
Yep. Right, now it all makes sense. We can continue with the fights. It made sense that Eziekiel always been a saber character. A rapier character would been quite a hard switch. So makes sense.
Yeah, he used rapier early on, but since then he's been saber. They've both had slight hits in each other. Marta has some surprising HP sometimes.
She's a tank. She's a tank. She doesn't. She has
stamina, though.
Hit on the face, hit on the back, hit on her arm, hit on her wrist. Does not care. And that guard as well is quite strong.
Right, that thrust was deflected.
I wonder if they're gonna be ever Muay Thai type character, like always has one knee up and uses extra, has like all leg in like metal and uses it, you know, as like a weapon as well. Man, it would be cool.
Yeah, speaking of kicks, Kubel did talk about giving Alexander some kicking moves, but he wasn't sure. It was just a thought that he gave me, so now it's like, okay, that's interesting. I hope he does more blade work than he does kicking, though, because that'd be a little arcadey, I think.
I think for kicking, like, Alex has one of the worst stances, in my opinion. But
well, he does capoeira, so I don't know about that. I mean,
you know, like, kind of.
Capoeira has some nasty kicks, actually. I mean, it's not a good fighting art on its own. But there is some footwork concepts, some punching, and some kicking that you can absolutely apply to a real fight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he has a good character, like standing. You know, he is far apart and very deep in, which is decent for kicking.
Yeah, Warden's right. Capoeira has some really powerful moves. It's just that if you can only do capoeira, then you might not be as equipped for a real fight.
Yeah, capoeira can be a two-edged sword, let's say like that, you know.
But really cool moves for sure, and very athletic. So people who do it for a living, like, they're really good. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, those leg kicks when you got on the ground are probably OP in this scenario because there's not many like leg stabs and leg you know, slashes. So like, that would be actually interesting, you know. Like there's one capoeira strong move where you just completely lay on the ground and like do this kick to the leg. And it actually has fuck tons of force.
Yeah, that's a good point. Capoeira has been used in the US. I almost said USFC. UFC. Oh man, that is true. There are some trademark UFC moves that I think have their roots in capoeira, actually. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, UFC is mixed martial art. Anything that works is gonna be used, you know. Anything that actually is effective is meta. Just like here, everything that is effective, people gonna win with them and be like meta.
Yeah, like there's some crazy kicks that I know are not really orthodox, but if you're really good, you can still pull them off in a real fight. Anyway, as we've been talking, it's been a pretty good fight so far. Eziekiel starting to close the gap.
Yeah, and yeah, I've been seeing a lot of new guys coming into to Hellish Quart, and a lot of them are using actually rapiers, like a lot of them, like, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I think rapiers are just really popular, and especially in pop culture, right? So I think a lot of people like pointed weapons. Obviously, Olympic fencing, as much as many HEMAists might not like it, Olympic fencing is more popular at the moment than, you know, longsword fencing, for example.
Yeah,
So
yeah, definitely longsword fencing is not popular at all. Not like they get as much views as like Hellish Quart videos, so you know they're not very popular.
Yeah. The interesting thing about this matchup is they both rely on distance management. Samuel doesn't do very well in the pocket, but there is a sweet spot in the neutral where he does really well with those cuts.
Yeah, and he did use this nice cap that he just used, really catches some rapiers off guard, but he got tagged even though he hit Marie second time on the arm.
Yeah.
Marta, but she's a tank, so first round goes to Nyux. Fighters, please switch sides.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't take much to the hand. I know the damage modeling in the game, the wrist has much less HP than the arm does, so
alright.
sometimes that little poke or that little cut is all you need.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, fighters still picking the characters they felt good with. Just understandable. They did well from both sides.
There's a pause there. I hope everything's okay.
I think maybe issue with Nyux. Okay, he's moving, so maybe
Okay,
it's
Nyux
better.
is moving, yeah. Yeah, long guarding, yeah. If you're moving and long guarding, you're probably good.
Yep, definitely. Definitely.
Oh, see, there's the... Okay, Samuel managed to recover from that with the sidestep, but that's the problem with some of his bigger moves. It's that he lunges in a lot, and so really up close you can easily miss with Samuel.
Yeah, definitely.
He does have some safe, reliable moves up close as well, though.
Still, I like some of his lunge attacks. Nice bait. Nice bait. I like his lunge attacks because sometimes they kind of bait your opponent into like opening themselves up, and you are able to close in and attack at the same moment. So,
a trick I like using with Samuel. Well, there's the problem with some of the big cuts there.
yeah.
Nyux was able to get a stab in. But one thing I do like using with his low guard is not using the low guard moveset, because the low guard moveset is a bit predictable in some ways. I instead prefer to suddenly break the guard and then lunge in and stab when you think my blade is low and I'm not poised to stab you at all.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and a cut there made him exposed, and Nyux could capitalize on it.
Yeah. So far, a more even round. Oh, there was two cuts there from Eziekiel.
YX, beautiful, made that beautiful X on Marta's body.
There's a good snap cut. There's his rush attack there. It looks very deceptive. It's very good against rapiers, actually.
Yeah, still Marta is a tank and not gonna go down so easy. Another whiff, very close but out of range, and now Nyux gets another one. Where are you getting these predictions? Where are you getting these predictions talking about? I'm gonna go to my Twitch and see. What are these predictions? Mod view.
Yeah, I don't see him on my phone at all. I don't know if it's just me or what. But anyway, Eziekiel trying to beat the blade. It's not really successful because Marta, of course, is in neutral guard.
Yeah.
But it keeps his opponent threatened. It prevents Nyux from moving forward. And there's a good kill by Eziekiel.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the gifts that I think Warden sent to the chat. If Alex had this kind of flips, man, I think he would be anything but but a good target. There is predictions going based.
Good job by Eziekiel.
Ah.
Or sorry, Nyux. That was Nyux who got the kill.
Oh, I see prediction red, prediction 1 and prediction 2. I can see it on your face actually, yeah.
But I can't select it, so I don't know.
Let me check on it. No, you fucked yourself over, Warden, sorry. It's not like that forever. Accept your fate. Accept
Anyway, that
your
was
fate.
Eziekiel who won that, so I believe. So
Yeah, GG guys, congratulations Ezekiel, playing very well against the Rapiers, so round 3 now. Fighters, please switch sides.
same characters.
Mm-hmm.
I know Nyux fights Isabella as well, but he's very enthusiastic about playing Marta. So, and I say all power to him, right? If you like a certain character, don't let people tell you who to play. Just play the character you like, even if that character is generally regarded as weak, as we've seen here. You know, Samuel is definitely a very solid character and skilled hand, so...
Definitely.
To make Marta work definitely shows your potential as a player, so...
Yeah, and a good character against Rapiers, I believe. Had with him good success fighting Rapiers. Just from that slash attack that you have in a long guard. Found it very useful. You just go past the guard and just hit the enemy.
Good hand snipe.
Yeah.
Eziekiel showing good distance management there.
Yeah, I pressed on your name, Warden, but I cannot change anything. I think it might be like I need to write some kind of command, but next time I'm just gonna have the different voting system. Nightbot will be way better, you know, maybe with some like actual fake points as well, so we can have some unicorn horns for gambling. And that's another
Good
point
trade
for
there.
Samuel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's found his rhythm, found his range, and he's actually doing really well.
And Nyux is still moving forward, though. You can see he's not trying to wait for his opponent to come in. He's trying to come in instead and land those stabs. There he's forced to back away, though.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. You have a longer weapon, push your advantage. It's definitely not a bad strategy.
Yeah, he's more cautious now that he's been hit, though, which is good. He probably could have countered that cut there. Oh, he got punched.
Oh, again,
Pretty
got
brutal
blocked.
fight here, actually.
Yeah, nice blocks though from both parts.
Ooh, that was a good hand snipe there by Nyux.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost want to call him Nux, but it's Nyux because of that Y. So.
Snooky. Nyux, but yeah.
Yeah, Nux or Nyx, but it's Nyux, so.
Yeah, maybe next time Warden is still gonna have that same thing. I'm gonna check again, maybe I can fix it. And yeah, now Nyux a little bit went to more counter strategy and actually doing really well.
Yeah.
Okay, first founder. Okay.
Inquartada, I think that is by Nyux. We see that in Spanish fencing as well, that exact same move. So,
Yeah, yeah.
that was a good kill by Eziekiel, though. Samuel's good at beating down those thrusts and then hitting the head. And Warden says you can erase it or select the result, so I don't know. Not familiar with Twitch, so I can't help you there. But anyway, it's a very even fight.
Oh yeah, I see end Paul. Yeah, yeah, just end Paul.
Okay, you found it. Good.
Oh no, Paul is currently active. I don't know what did you do, Warden. Like, there's no predictions right now. Like, prediction. Okay, prediction. I'm pressing it. Let's see. Okay, we have one vote for. Okay, choose outcome. Okay, wait, who won? Who won last one? I just do it red. Complete prediction. Because yeah, they keep switching sides. The winner red. Yeah, yeah, it's fixed.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Blue and red. Okay. Yeah, that's the test one that he did. Yeah. I see it now, Warden. So we're all good. Hopefully, I'll see the next one. I'll pay attention to the chat on my phone. So.
Oh, that was many attacks, and Samuel went on top on that one exchange. So 2 points for everybody. Like, if Marta wins, This is 1-1, right? I'm sure this is 1-1.
Yeah, it is 1-1. So.
Yeah. Still a long game for anybody, really.
Good stab by Nyux. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Nyux is very good with Marta for sure. I like how he moves forward. He doesn't just like let his opponent come in. He pushes advantage a little bit, but doesn't get too close. At least tries not to. Sometimes Eziekiel closes in. Well, that's very close, but yeah, that's not good.
And gets it just on the edge. Barely gets that kill.
Funnily enough, Nyux might have actually been better off trying to stay in the pocket and going for a grapple, seeing that big swing. That he might have had a chance to grab the arm there and interrupt it.
Oh, nice one.
I don't play Marta a lot, but I know she has very good grapples, so that might have been an idea.
Yep. Oh, that's a big swing, and kind of blocks that attack with that attack. Interesting.
Yeah. Problem with backing away, of course, is that big swing needed that space to work, I think.
And beautiful. Yeah, that's the slash that I like against rapiers. Eziekiel getting this second point.
There's a wound on his cloth instead of his body.
Oof.
That is not me, that is Vinard.
Alright.
I'm in my room right now and nothing's going on around me, so...
Oh yeah, I have a lot of background sounds, my girlfriend doing stuff here in the room, so excuse for that.
Maybe enable push to talk if it's excessive.
Yeah,
it
I probably
should be
might.
in your Discord settings. Yeah.
I probably might. I think maybe it's gonna finish soon.
Should be something you can do about that at least. Anyway. Just a little annoying. It's not that big of a deal, but anyway. Eziekiel needs one more to win this. That was a very close round. He's on my end. He's talking in the background, so yeah, he's a bit busy. All right, Warden will do a poll. Okay, I'll let you know if I see it. But anyway, that was a good kill by Eziekiel. Nice cut. He probably made his... I think Nyux probably thought a thrust was coming in, but he likes doing that cut from the long guard, so... That is the challenge. When you see long guard, you have to be wary of thrusts as well. You can't... And you can't just expect your opponent to cut every time, so... Good leg cut by Eziekiel, showing very good distance management. Yeah, I definitely predict Eziekiel will win this. He's showing a dominant performance this round. It's a bit early to predict, but that's all good. You never know, though. Nyux could turn this around, so he definitely is a very good Marta player. So, and that was a good stab. That's the issue, right? It's either going to be a cut or a stab, and you got to kind of either predict what's going to happen if you can't react in time, or react to what your opponent's doing. Thankfully, Samuel is a little bit telegraphed, but with both moves, he does lunge forward, so if you're focusing on what the feet are doing, then you might not be able to predict in time, or react in time, I should say. And good kill by Eziekiel, some snap cuts. Yeah, definitely close. If those attacks whiffed on Eziekiel's part, Nyux could have managed to land a stab. Upward cut by Eziekiel. He's doing good with those downward cuts and upward cuts, actually. Was hit to the... Oh yeah, that was a nice rush attack, and we're seeing here, it beats down the arm, actually, not the rapier, but it forces the rapier down because that's the arm holding the rapier. So it's actually a very useful rushing attack for that purpose, for defeating incoming thrusts and keeping the opponent at bay. So Eziekiel took it. Very good fight to both